Hi there, it's surprise time. Looky what we have here. New doors. Those are gonna go on real quick. Here's a tire I got that said on the end it was for 2. Then I got it and it magically was 1. Oh, we did the ad wrong? Really? It was the price of 2. I'm not gonna say who it was because I actually like their stuff. So I have to send it back. Order 2 more. This one should be here in a minute. I've got the front fender, new front fender on. Today's a big day. I'm gonna be cutting these locks off, and I have not been looking forward to it. I can't get them off no matter what else. So I'm gonna cut them off and then air chisel them off. Something else is interesting. The new doors had tint, the new windows. So that's good. This is why I drove all the way to Colorado to get these, because they're the exact same color. I'm gonna have to mess around with painting. If anybody's looking for these door panels, I have them. It's coming along. But the immediate project is to cut these wheel locks off. I'm gonna cut a strip down the middle, and then I'm gonna take the air hammer and kind of twist it around. A lot of them you can just bang a big socket on there and turn them. These spin, so you can't do that. And I've tried to buy the universal kind, and they don't fit. I also bought some actual Mopar ones. Thought, well, what if I get lucky and the key fits? It doesn't. So that's annoying. So I'm gonna take the grinder and I'm gonna cut a slit down the middle. Hopefully that works. So there's our slit, okay? Then I just take the air hammer and get it stuck in that hole, and it should twist it off, if we're lucky. But we're always lucky, right? Put a different tip on it. Let's see if that makes any difference. Doesn't feel like it's working. Feel like it's just ruining it, which it's already ruined, but well, that looks fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Another avenue I could do is I could just get this ring all the way off, and then I could slip a socket over it. Let's do that. Now maybe I can slip a socket over it and it'll come off. Here's a 24. Of course that won't work because it's too big. So this is actually a 15/16th socket. Okay. This thing has been really good. I'll try it. It gives the car that stolen look. Now I've broken it. Hopefully I can get a hold of that shit or I'm gonna be in trouble. So after the massive fail of the lug nut and the scratching the wheel, we're gonna move on to something else that won't be so challenging. Sometimes, kids, you get just frustrated and I just want to give up. But I won't, but I feel like it. So here's the rear door. I'm gonna take those hinges off because I don't want to. I want Wait for the boy, probably. But today, he's gone. It's his birthday. And it actually is his birthday. You look in this lines and you can see the distortions. Supposedly a lot better. That's what kind of garbage it is. So you can see right here the crown and how the lines kind of go wiggly. That's a normal sound, I'm pretty sure. Open, closed. Boom. All right, so after struggling for about an hour, got the doors on. I took the fender off on purpose because I didn't want to scratch or dent it. I got the back one on myself, not too difficult. And the front one, my wife helped me put it on. I couldn't line it up by myself. And I did what I didn't want to do. I took the hinges off of the car, at least one of them, so I could maneuver it. But now they're not quite lined up. But they're pretty good, but I want it better than pretty good. They look really good. They're the right color. They match perfectly, because that was the point. There's a broken one. There's a broken one. It looks good. Cool. I gotta get that Hemi badge off. Here's the door panels. I should get these out of here or cover them. So I gotta return that tire. If all goes well today, I'll have these primed, sanded, painted, and cleared today. Because it really is not that difficult. It's just the steps in between. Let it flash and all that good news. If you're somebody that's going to buy this car, you can watch this step by step. So, yes, it will have a rebuilt title, but you'll also see all the, sweat and equity and whatever you want to call it that I put into it to rebuild it. Okay? If you buy one of those boards for the PDR with the lines on them, make sure it has very bright lights and it's big and it will move and it will stick. This thing kept falling off. It was too dark. I mean, it was useless. It was just useless. In fact, my review was called, I said, garbage. I kind of want those exhaust tips black. I don't know. I'll have to make that decision. I don't know. I don't really want any chrome on this. It's going to be beautiful. I can't wait. All right, so I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Sanded these both back down. Did some more of that icing. And now it's primed again. I'll sand these down. I'll spray the paint again. Same thing with this. And then we'll be good to go. I'll spray the paint, spray the clear, and all that. One of the reasons I was sanding this down is to get rid of this orange peel. And then I just went too far on that over there. Is that a scratch or is that a... maybe I may have to sand that a little too. This one right here is sanded down to 1500. It just needs to go to 2000. And then it'll be ready to do the buffer. So, I don't know. It's coming along. It's just a lot of work. Anyway, it's coming along. That one's the furthest ahead. I'm going to try to be really patient, focus really on one single dent, and not because I tend to look at it all and I'm like, just bang bang. No, I'll focus on one dent at a time. I've already circled them all, and if I just take them one at a time, I think I should be able to get them out. It'll take probably several hours, but then I can avoid painting, and that'll be a lot better, I think. All right, so I'm sanding down the quarter here. That's basically 320. Maybe I'll do 400, but it's super smooth. Maybe I'll do 600 on it too, just to be safe. Then I'm going to spray some base and then some clear, and hopefully it'll even out. If not, I'm just going to paint the whole side. So I have to sand this down to 320, 400, 600, and then we'll be ready to spray again. So I've screwed this one up so much that I just decided to do the whole thing. I haven't been able to match the clear and the base with the clear without leaving a line or a mess. Here I gotta run. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Same with that. And same with that. So I'm just gonna spray that really quickly and then do this. And then we'll let it wait for the clear until later. This is the kind of shit I'm dealing with. Solvent pop. My God, this was a hole, like a dent right here. Now I've just painted the whole thing, and I got serious solvent pop all over there. Why? I let it dry for like a half an hour. It's 72 in here. See if I didn't get enough up there unless it's already dry. I'm gonna have to sand that all back off. So there's one coat. I've been working on the lock nuts on these tires, and this one was the hardest one to get off because it was the first one I did. What I ended up doing is shaving them down the sides and then putting this, I think. Yeah, putting this on the end, see? I don't know if you can see that. And it grips it really tight and then you can get it off. But the first one, I decided to cut down the middle and like kind of make it like a flat screwdriver. No, it didn't come off. And I scratched the wheel, which sucks. But the new one's on now. That's great. I'll tighten this one up and then I'll put the other 3 wheels on, and then I'm gonna get on these dents with the glue pulling stuff. And hopefully it comes out nice, because I gotta paint this over again because I've screwed it up again. I basically had a run of clear. The clear right here ran really bad and I couldn't leave it. I mean, it would look ridiculous. So I'll make a lot of progress and then I get stuck. But this, getting these lock nuts off, has been huge happiness for me. And now I got the tires. They are mounted and balanced. And then I also have another back one for that one that had a chunk out of it. These tires are super expensive. And I'll put those on and then we'll be good to go. We might even go for a spin with no insurance and no registration. Shh, don't say that, don't say that. And did you see these big 6-piston Brembo brakes? Those alone were $2 grand. Can you believe that? It's got 4-piston Brembos on the back because, you know, it's a Hellcat. Vroom vroom. I'm not going to put the Hellcat badges on it. I did get the Hellcat logo blacked out for the front, which was missing. I don't know if whoever stole the car took it off or whoever owned the car took it off, but I put that back on, and I'm not putting them on the trunk either. And that's all blacked out, all the Dodge and everything. I think it looks cool. And I got a new diffuser, and you'll see in the next coming videos. But after this, we'll have all 4 tires on, and then I'll get on these dents. That's what I'm doing next. Thanks for watching. Bye.